Hey everyone, and welcome back to another sponsored video! So thank you so much to the fine folks over at GAMDIAS. Again, this is like the fourth or fifth time they sent me something to review, and it is the GAMDIAS Hephaestus. It's the god of messaging? No. I think so. So right now the GAMDIAS Hephaestus P1 RGB gaming headset, that's such a long, I'm just gonna call it the GAMDIAS headset. It is going on retail on Amazon.com right now for $60. Apparently that's the low, like that's about 34% off. So like it says retail list was $89, which is pretty expensive for a gaming headset nowadays. But the price of $60, where it's cut down to right now, I don't know if it's a limited time, I don't know if it's forever, but that seems a little bit more reasonable, at least in my opinion. Everyone always says how, you know, are gaming headsets useful in 2018 now, which obviously the answer is yes. I mean, like people who ask that question are just honestly like PC master race elitist, the people who be like, you should get a headphone and a separate mic and get a mod mic. Like honestly, for most gamers out there, they just want something to listen to their friends and also talk to their friends at the same time. And a gaming headset like this, or like any gaming headset, are probably the most convenient way to do that. And also if you want to start maybe recording or streaming, it's also perfect. It's a whole mic and headphone setup right on your ear, right on your head. So for ease of use, gaming headsets still definitely, in my opinion, have a place for gaming in 2018. I do also like share the opinion of many that, you know, it's probably better to get like a good actual headphones, like actual good studio headphones, and a separate mic, which is if you want to be more serious, of course. But for now, I think headsets still have a place in, you know, in gaming right now in this day and age. But let's see how this one stacks up against the rest. As you all know, I have done many unboxing videos in the past, and now I absolutely despise them. So I won't make you guys endure the pain of watching unboxing videos. I've already done it for you. Here's the headset itself. We're gonna cut some not B-roll, but closer footage. Hey, there it is right now. There you go. Here's the headset, close up. You can hear some crinkling. I'm sorry about that. But as you can see, there is the mic right here. It's a mic. It's a normal headset mic. I don't know why I'm showing you this. It's actually, oh my god. By the way, you guys are watching the most unprofessional review ever, but who the hell cares? Actually, probably GAMDIAS cares. Oh well, sorry guys. So right now, I cannot hear a thing. The actual suction of the headphone cups are pretty nice. They're pretty noise canceling, so they're not like open back at all, of course. Those are really expensive headphones. Actually, I have headphones that are open, like semi-open back, and to be honest, I don't hear outside noise that much, and like my sound doesn't get picked up by a mic, so it's fine. The mic itself is not really like flexible, but you can move it like in and out sort of if you want. Of course, you can move it up and down, and you can move it. You can't move it that much closer to your mic, but it's not that adjustable. So as you can see on the top of the headband, there's a really soft, like it's like a pleather, a fake leather, really thick, like it's almost like an inch long of just pure like cushion, all cushioning around the headset. And the same fabric, or not fabric, the same like pleather, fake leather is on the ear cups. And honestly, these are really comfortable. Like compared to, I reviewed another GAMDIAS headset before, and way back in the day. You can find that on my channel. And honestly, that was really uncomfortable. Like it hurt my ears so much. So, but now they've done a lot better job of, you know, increasing the comfort of their headphones, of the headset. And right now, I could see myself wearing this for hours on end. They don't have tight clamping. Like, they don't clamp my ears a lot, because actually with my headphones that I use right now, they're really tight on my head. So after like 2 hours, I get a little bit of a headache just because it's clamping on my head so much. But as you can see, the headphones, when it's resting, it's really flexible. Like, it's not clamping so hard on my head. It's easy to do that. It's really, the headband itself is flexible, and it's not gonna hurt my, like right now, just from first impressions. It's not gonna squeeze my head after long sessions of gaming. So it looks like the USB is the only connection you have, which is fine. But that just means you can't use it on you can't plug it into your controller or a PS4 or Xbox controller if you're gonna use it on console. You have to plug it in directly to the PS4 console, which is fine. I don't know what the difference between audio quality is, if there's a difference between USB and headphone jack. I'm sure there might be, since, you know, USB delivers more power or whatever. And that also means you don't have to worry about, you know, having to have a splitter to plug it into your computer. You can use both the mic and the audio, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about getting a splitter for the headphones. So the look of the headphones itself, in my opinion, I think it looks okay. It looks decent. Like if you really like the flashy gaming style look of headsets, you're gonna love this. It's also, I got the black and gray. I think there's only one color, black and gray. But of course, as you guys saw in the title, it is RGB. And the RGB plague keeps spreading. I'm just kidding. GAMDIAS, I really appreciate RGB mainly because you can customize it to any color of style you want. You can make it fit with any setup. I don't have an RGB keyboard just yet, but it's fine. So I mean, they look cool, obviously. So I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown of the specs first, before I test out the audio and the mic quality. Sensitivity: pull 119 plus minus 3 decibels. Impedance, 32 ohms plus / minus 15%. I actually know what ohms are. I actually went to high school. I don't know like how relatively powerful that is compared to other headsets. These are really nice. The drivers are 50 millimeters, so they're pretty big compared to a lot of other headphones and headsets out there. Most headsets are like 40 millimeters, so the bigger driver doesn't necessarily mean it's better sound. It just means the drivers are bigger, so they have more ability to give more range of sound. So it has the ability to give more bass, more range of, just more range. That's what it means. Because the smaller drivers, the less sound, like booming and range of sound they can give out. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Quote me comment me in the comments if I'm wrong. The microphone size is only about around 6 or 5 millimeters, so it's a pretty small microphone. But the microphone is not really the most important part of the headset unless you're going to be starting YouTube or streaming and stuff like that, which of course we're going to test the mic in a bit. Also, the microphone's pickup pattern is omnidirectional, so it's not a cardioid, it's not unidirectional. It has like 360 pickup. The mic can pick up sound from 360 degrees around it. The cable is 1.8 meters long, or about almost 6 feet, which is actually pretty nice, because you're going to be sitting far from your console, I assume. And it's only about 232 by 100 by 216 millimeters, or 9.13 times 1.94 by 8.5 inches. I have no idea where those dimensions are on the headset, but it's just a normal size headset. I don't know why I'm reading you these. And pretty standard stuff. You can use any Windows with it. You can use any console with it. It comes with the USB input at the back, at the end of the cable, as I showed you before. So it works pretty much universally. So I turned off my light just to show you that when you first plug in your headset, as you can see, the RGB lights show up. Right now it's just fading between all the different colors. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty subtle, more subtle than I thought it would be, which is really, I don't really want bright headphones while I'm gaming, which is kind of obnoxious because they might glare off your monitor or something like that. So far, the subtle just tint of color, as you guys can see on both sides, it's really nice. It's a lot more nice than I expected, to be honest. So one thing that I do notice with the headset itself is that the cable, since it has a really hefty remote, which I'm going to show you in a bit, is really heavy. So yeah, it's kind of almost like my left side of the headphones. It's kind of pulling down a bit, which is it can get a little bit annoying since the remote itself, the remote is useful. It's really nice. It's just so heavy. It's a bit hefty, too hefty. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're going to use this headset. There's no clip on it either, so you're just gonna have to live with it. Kind of tugging, only a little bit. It's fine, but there is a little bit of tugging on the left side if you're gonna let it hang like that, since the remote is so heavy, and you will feel it. Like right now, I feel it even though my cable is like all around the ground. It's still something you can feel, but I'm pretty sure you can get used to it. So the audio itself, it's a lot louder than my headphones for some reason. So just because these headphones that I have, which are actually pretty good headphones, they're really quiet for some reason. So I definitely noticed they're louder, but the audio quality is, of course, for a gaming headset, you're gonna have to sacrifice on each thing, because if you guys don't really know why a lot of YouTubers tell you to not buy gaming headsets if you're gonna start YouTube, it's because obviously with the cost that they have to basically build a mic and a headphones all in one while keeping the costs low. So to do that, you have to skimp on either the mic, but sometimes, of course, you have to make the mic really, really bad, and so bad, and most of mics are really bad. but they also have to skimp a little bit, of course, on the audio quality of the headphones itself. So right now, these don't sound nearly as bad as some of the other gaming headsets I've used. They actually do have some bass. It sounds a little tinny, like just a little bit tinny compared to my actual headphones. But of course, these are actual professional studio headphones. They're not monitoring because they're open back. But yeah, these sound pretty decent. Of course, they're louder, so it doesn't give the impression of it being better quality, which is, you know, fine. But, you know, of course, the audio itself, it's not going to be top-notch audio listening experience, but it honestly sounds pretty good, and it sounds fine. Like, I'm actually surprised by how it sounds. The only problem so far is just there's something wrong with it, which I know it sounds bad to, you know, tell it right now on the review, but I want to be honest. Of course, don't count this towards how your opinion on it. I'm not going to count toward my opinion. It's definitely either my unit or my computer that's going on. It's just making these random like dung sounds, and the audio just keep cutting out every 10 seconds or so. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen. I'm literally just gonna put the headphones over my mic and show you some non-royalty free music. Just give this a listen, boys and girls. Yeah, there it is. See, I told you, it just cuts out for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but. So all in all, the sound itself is a little bit tinny. There's not, you know, booming bass or anything. It's not really that muffled, which is good. It just sounds a little bit tinny, and which is fine. Of course, I don't expect the best audio from a $60 gaming headset from a relatively young company. They're relatively new. I think they've just started like a couple years ago. I had another gaming headset that they sent me like a year or two ago, and this is miles and away so much better in terms of comfort and audio quality and build quality too. Now let's look at how the mic sounds. Hey, it's Justin from the future. You can tell by the haircut I got right there and the new camera. I just want to kind of interject because when I watched back my post audio, I kind of forgot to, you know, reshoot this part of it, but I kind of ranted of how bad. I didn't rant. I kind of like really criticized the mic quality of this headset in, you know, when I originally filmed this. But that was because, as I showed you in a little text slide earlier in the video, I plugged my headset into a faulty USB port on my computer, which is broken, so it made the audio cut out. It made the mic absolutely like unusable, where it had some lag spikes and it sounded really like it just like you couldn't even like make out what I was saying. It was really bad and it hurt your ears with the mic. Anyways, don't use a broken USB port to plug in for anything. So then when I actually plugged my headset back into a fixed, like a normal, properly functioning USB port, I noticed that the mic actually sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound bad at all. Like, of course, compared to like, you know, my Rode, a Blue Yeti, even a Blue Snowball, it sounds subpar, and it definitely is not going to be the best audio if you want to start like doing YouTube. But if you just, you know, tinker with Audacity, turn up the bass a bit, turn up the highs a little bit, and bring down the mids, and you can clean up your audio really easily and make this mic sound pretty good and really acceptable for YouTube with just a few clicks in Audacity. So, you know, by default itself, actually, this audio you're listening to now is completely unedited. The only editing I've done is just turning up the volume, because the mic is kind of quiet. Most headset mics nowadays, unless they're like the Turtle Beaches where you can really move them right close to your mouth, they're really quiet, and that's the downfall. But the thing is, it's kind of good how it's far away, because if I move it closer, the audio quality probably gets worse, or maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. But with those Turtle Beaches, you know, with the mics that can go up right to your mouth, they sound really bad when they're really up close, and they clip a lot. So now, just listening back to the audio, and you guys can be the judge. Honestly, the mic of this headset, you know, final verdict sounds pretty okay. It sounds better than a lot of my friends' gaming headsets. It's I can probably make a video using this if I just have to touch up the audio bit in Audacity. But if you're just starting out YouTube, if you're starting out streaming, and if you use this headset in particular, it'll completely fine. Your mic will be completely fine. No one will complain. The only thing you might have to do is turn up the volume if you're streaming like OBS, or if you want, you can even do that live compression thing with like I forgot the audio voiceometer or something like that, where you can actually in real time make your audio sound better. But if you're making YouTube, you just have to edit it in Audacity, which is free, and then you'll be completely fine. Honestly, this mic sounds really like good for gaming, for a gaming headset, and I have no complaints at all. Especially if you're just using it to not even make YouTube videos, the mic is actually better than better than a lot of the average. But if you're going to do YouTube, it's fine if you're starting out. So I'm really happy with the mic quality, which is another big surprise for me, and really kind of adds to my final verdict in the video. So yeah, thumbs up for the mic quality. So I figured out the problem. I don't even know why I'm keeping this in the video, but who cares? The problem was the USB port on the front of my computer is broken, so that's why I was making these weird ding ding sounds and the audio was cutting out. I just moved it to another USB port and it's fine. There's no problem whatsoever. And also the audio itself, like the audio quality, I think it improved a little bit. I'm not sure. It might have been just a placebo. It might have been just because there's no like weird cutting out. But yeah, just make sure you don't use a faulty USB port. That was totally my fault. There's nothing wrong with my unit. It's not defective. It's totally working fine. And yeah, sorry, that's definitely my fault. The mic quality is not that bad, which I'm really surprised by. So it's, of course, it's not like gonna blow you away. It's not as good as a Rode mic, even a Blue Yeti, even a mod mic is not as good at. But for a headset for $60, the audio itself sounds good. It sounds fine. The mic is decent, and it's a very, very comfortable headset, and it's very versatile, of course, with a USB. I would have liked to see that detachable, 3.5mm headphone jack that a lot of headsets have. But of course, you can't have everything you wish for, and maybe they, did that to cut costs, which is fine. It's still totally not necessary at all. But all in all, the mic, it sounds totally fine. I take it back where I said you can't start a YouTube channel with it. I'm pretty sure if you're starting off, you can definitely start streaming or start a YouTube channel. I just meant that if you want to get serious about it, you probably want to invest in a better mic and headphones. So in conclusion, not that bad of a mic, and the audio quality, like listening experience, not that bad either. So guys, I apologize for the slightly less professional review, the way I filmed this review. I hope you guys took in my information that I said, and hopefully you can make an opinion for yourself. I'm on a really tight schedule right now. The weekend, I'm the last day of the long weekend in Canada on Monday, and I have a lot of busy stuff to do, but I really wanted to get this review out there because I really think that GAMDIAS is one of those companies that are really under the radar, but should get more attention. I think they're starting to get more attention now. I really want to help them out, of course. It's not like thousands of people view these videos, but I hope some of you can, get more exposure into the smaller companies who, make cheaper products but still make good stuff, and that definitely can compete with, the Razers and the Corsairs and stuff like that, but they're just not that famous. So, I really think that this headset is a pleasant surprise. Like, I thought that for $60 that you would get, just a normal headset where the audio quality is bad, the mic quality is bad, and it's not that comfortable. That was their old headset. Their old headset was exactly $60, and it was really, really uncomfortable. The mic was really bad, and the audio quality was really bad as well. And that was another $60 headset. That headset was not good, and I probably should, go back to that video and give it not a bad recommendation, or not a bad recommendation, just not recommend it. And I don't recommend that one. But this one, the Hephaestus P1 gaming headset, the audio quality, it's not like the greatest, but it's good. The mic quality is not the best, but it's it's better than I thought it would be. And it's super, super comfortable. I can imagine myself wearing this for 3+ hours. The only thing is that, of course, the cable is a bit heavy, so it does tug on you, which is a thing that it can't really, I guess they can't really help it since they have a really big remote and they have a mic. It's just a pleasantly surprising standard gaming headset that does look cool. It has a low profile, and it's RGB. Hey, everyone loves RGB, right? Do you love RGB? Everyone loves RGB. All in all, my final verdict is depending on what you want. I know it's kind of a cop-out verdict, but if you are not getting into, if you're starting YouTube and you have like no subscribers, if you're starting streaming, You can get away with a gaming headset. Of course, it's really easy and it's cheap. So if you just want to start, and if you don't think you're going to be doing it seriously, you're just going to do it to have fun with your friends, go for it. Get a gaming headset. You won't be disappointed. You're just gonna get what you expect. But if you're just, you just want a headset just to talk with your friends in game chat, or if you just want a headset just so you can actually hear footsteps around, and you don't have to use your TV speakers, which really suck for any online multiplayer game. I think you'll be really pleasantly surprised with these, as I was. If you know nothing about headsets, you know nothing about microphones or headphones, they're gonna be totally fine if you don't care about audio quality or mic quality. And for $60, it's actually on the lower end of a lot of gaming headsets you can get out there. I just recently recommended my friend to get a HyperX Cloud Stinger, and I think it was around the $60 range as well, which is Canadian, so it might have even been cheaper in America. I'm not sure. It's the Cloud Stinger. I'm not sure the price, but that was $60 or something around that range. There's no RGB, of course. The mic, I heard him. The mic was not that good. I think this mic is about the same, maybe slightly better. And I don't know how good the audio quality is, but this one is decent as well. As I said before, GAMDIAS, a smaller company, they can definitely compete with the big name brands out there like HyperX, which is really nice to see how it's not, the big companies don't have a monopoly on these products, except they sort of do because they're the most popular. So I really want to get these more attention. I want to get GAMDIAS more attention. If you want to support smaller companies, this is a pretty decent product. Okay, again, pleasantly surprised, and I think I'm going to give it a recommendation, just not if you're getting into serious gaming or serious streaming. I mean, even serious gaming. By serious, I mean like if you're playing like competitive CSGO or competitive ranked Rainbow Six, you don't need the best audio quality. You just need, to have the directional sounds, where footsteps are and stuff like that. And pretty much all gaming headsets can give you that nowadays. And I'm pretty sure it has virtual surround sound. So if you like that, I'm pretty sure it has it. If not, again, please, I'll put a title up there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again, GAMDIAS, for sending it over. It's not really sponsored because they're not giving money or any affiliation links. They're just sending me the product for free, just to review it, and I get to keep it, which is nice. Thank you so much. I need some gaming headsets because I can't lug around my mic and my headphones everywhere if I want to game on the go. So I definitely will be using these or giving them to my sister because she doesn't have a mic at all. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna love them because I gave her my old GAMDIAS headset and she did not like it at all because it's really uncomfortable. So good job on improving, GAMDIAS. Good job. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.